D-Lo for boxing. All right, y'all got to give it up to Josh Taylor. Went out there and done his thing against Jose Ramirez. Hell of a fight early on. Looked like Ramirez was getting ready to basically had taken the play away. It looked like he was on his way to a mid-round stoppage. And out of nowhere, he got caught coming in. Josh Taylor clipped him with, I think it was a left hook on the way in and dropped him. And the tide kind of turned from there, and Taylor dropped him again later on. I think 2 more rounds later. And but Ramirez stayed in the fight. But Josh Taylor clearly was the more effective puncher. He was landing his shots clearer and more precise. But Ramirez continued to come. Ramirez was definitely landing his shots. Ramirez was getting in good work. Both guys worked the body very well in this fight, like I expected. And I actually talked about that in my prediction video, that I felt like the key to both guys' chances at victory were going to be body work. I did not see Ramirez getting caught with the uppercuts over and over and over like he did in this fight. That was the big difference, getting caught with uppercuts. And Ramirez, like I said, Ramirez got dropped twice in the fight. And to me, that was, you know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't gonna say to me, I mean, even to the judges, that was the difference in the fight. It looks like the judges scored the fight 6-6. The 2 knockdowns being the difference in the fight. I think the score was 114, 112 on all 4 cards. So if you take away those 2 extra points that he was deducted for the 10-8 rounds, you'd have a draw, 114, which would have sucked in a fight for Undisputed. I mean, but if there was ever a fight that was deserving of a draw, if you take those 2 knockdowns away, this fight was probably deserving of a draw. But if you take the 2 knockdowns away, Ramirez may win those rounds, so you may not have a draw. So the fight went as it should have went. Great win for Josh Taylor, being the first. I ain't gonna say the first because I don't know that for a fact, but he's the only undisputed fighter right now from out of the UK. Scotland's own Josh Taylor. I don't like his nickname, so I'm not gonna say his nickname, but he really went out there and showed his mettle tonight, and he really showed that he's a force to be reckoned with. I don't know if he's really gonna go up to 140. Is he gonna stay? They talked about him potentially fighting Teofimo Lopez at 140. They talked about him moving up to 140 to challenge Bud for the WBO title, much like Bud did when he became undisputed at 140. He moved up to challenge Jeff Horn. So we'll see how it all plays out. Interesting to see what happened with Jose Ramirez. He has nothing to hang his head about. You know what I'm saying? He really did go out there and put on a good display. He just came up short tonight. And that happens in boxing. You know, somebody's going to win, somebody's going to lose. I think both of these guys showed that they really are, upper tier fighters at 140, clearly, as displayed by them getting as far as they did. But there's not a bunch of separation between the 2 guys. So I don't think Ramirez is easy picking for anybody. And I don't think Josh Taylor's easy picking for anybody, not at 140. I mean, 147, we don't know till he gets there, or till either one of them get there. So we just don't know how it's going to look when they get to that next division, if that's the route they choose to take. That's all I got to say on the subject. Once again, congrats to Josh Taylor. UK, y'all got you one. I'm out. Peace.